Welcome to day one of my new series, Is This Romance Movie Actually Good, or Is It Just Nostalgic? Today I rewatched one of the most iconic teen movies of all time, Clueless. And this movie is actually good. Alicia Silverstone and Paul Rudd are iconic in this film for their roles of Cher and Josh, but Fox executives actually recommended several big-name actors for these roles, and for Cher, they even recommended Gwyneth Paltrow, Kerry Russell, and Angelina Jolie. But it was Alicia Silverstone who caught the attention of the director while she was starring in an Aerosmith music video. So even though she'd only been, I think, in like one horror movie before this, she was given the leading role. And while Paul Rudd was cast for Josh, the finalist list for his role was even more insane. There's Zach Braff, Ben Affleck, Chad Lowe, Ethan Hawke, Jason Bateman, and Adrian Brody. They all auditioned for the role. Matt Damon and Patrick Dempsey were also offered an audition, but they were not interested in the role and rejected it. I'm a sucker for Patrick Dempsey, and I love him, but I don't think that he would have fit this role anyways. The cast is a big part of what makes this movie work so well, and even after all these years, why it stands out. But we also need to give credit where credit is due, and that is to the costume designer. The costume designer's name is Mona May, so let's give her a little applause for really bringing this to the next level. This movie is actually credited for reshaping fashion trends in the 1990s, shifting it from grunge to a more feminine and vibrant style. Now, while this movie is very good, of course, it does have some problematic elements. Cher is 15 at the start of this movie, and by the end she's 16 years old and dating her ex-stepbrother, who is a college freshman, so we can assume he's maybe 18 or 19 years old. And while that isn't a huge age gap, it is one that can be dangerous for a lot of young women, and I feel like we need to point this out, and that I'm not condoning high schoolers dating college men. I think that we could have done without that in this movie. And this is the 1990s, so of course there's also one too many diet jokes, and again, it just shocked me a little bit, like how much that was shoved down our throats in this era. But I don't think those things automatically make this a bad movie. I think that it requires some media literacy, and that if you're watching this with young people, maybe you should stop and talk about some of the themes that are addressed in it. But overall, this is just a story that relates so much to the teen experience and is told in a fun and engaging way. It had me laughing from start to finish, and I just really enjoyed it. So overall, is this movie nostalgic or is it actually good? I would say both, and I'm excited for my next watch.